What's up, everybody? It's the DFS Whisperers coming live with a video for Saturday's NBA slate.
Saturday's NBA slate.
I'm so
It's
used
Friday.
to saying today's NBA slate.
Right, it's a little early.
Yeah, I know.
We got to record this early because Saturday's slate starts early.
Yep.
So, what's up, family? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, so
Yeah, man.
we're overzealous over
happy
here.
ass. What's up, family? There.
Yeah, I see we overzealous over here, but yeah, we got to do this early.
Let's make this NBA playoff money, people. All right, anybody, let's get started.
All right, so damn it, hold on. Let me get on my thoughts.
I'm sorry, did I
real
make
quick.
you forget what you were gonna say?
I know.
Let's make this money, people. Eventually, you're gonna start.
Yeah, so well, let's just get into it. Let's get the homework out the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell icon
That was long
so you can get all our content as soon as it drops. Shout out to the DFS Club.
Throw it up.
Shout out to DC at DFS Space.
Yes,
Skywalker DFS, and LJ of LJ DFS.
Yes, Fanduel GOAT.
Man, y'all look out for the merchandise and everything coming soon, man.
Absolutely. Hats and t-shirts. Get your DFS swag in order.
They all looking nice. Draft Dashboard.
One
of the best DFS tools out here. They sponsor a $20 giveaway every Sunday on our page. All you got to do is just like, subscribe, and comment the player you think is most reliable. Would be most reliable in the playoffs.
Bro, who's gonna crush it in the playoffs? Y'all let us know. More times you comment, more chances you have to win.
Get to win. The video with the most likes throughout the week gets picked, and we'll choose one of the commenters from that video.
So comment on every video we've ever done.
Yep, that's about it. So, yeah, Draft Dashboard. I love using this tool for research. From the top players of the day. You get to see from the top players of the day the position optimizer that breaks down all the stats down to a T. You got the projected ownership, fantasy points per minute, fantasy points per game.
All right.
You got the you got the what's it called again? The hit percentage.
Yes.
Which I love because it shows you the percent chance a player hits 5 times value.
Yes, sir.
You also got the sleepers and studs. You got the player trends that show you the salary differences, point production, minute monsters, and player performances, not player differences. I don't want to know the player differences. But yeah, you got the always accurate lineup optimizer. Miss Cleo be doing her thing.
Miss Cleo ain't a part of this.
Who was that psychic on Fresh Prince? What's his name?
Oh man, I forgot his name. He was bogus too.
Yeah, he be helping Miss Cleo.
He placed the curse on the whole Banks family, man.
Exactly.
I don't think we want that psychic.
Yep, and then what else?
We got the NBA cheat sheet, my hero.
For those of you that don't know how to do research, don't want to do research, or just don't have time to do research, NBA cheat sheet is here to save your life. Cuts down like half of your research time already. You get to see the top lock of the slate, the top studs of the slate, the top mid-range of the slate, and the top value of the slate. And on FanDuel, you get to see the top punts with upside.
Yes, you do.
So you get all of that for $1 if you click the link in our description.
Yo.
And you also get to see our custom player pool as well in your watched players. All you got to do is just go to your watched players and tap on Watch DFS Whisperers picks.
Get to cheat a little bit.
Exactly. You get all of that for just $1.
Absolutely. $1.
Yep. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. It's playoff Saturday, man.
Oh, yes. This is the time we've been waiting for. We tired of this ugly end of the NBA.
I can't lie, though. April has been good to us so far.
We were still
9-2.
We were still cashing at the end
MLB
of the season.
is crushing it as well.
Yeah, definitely. But for the first stud of the slate, we just have to make sure it's still recording. It's been tripping kind of lately. LaMarcus Aldridge, $7,500 price tag. Whew. Now, we notice a lot of these studs, their prices is down for the playoffs. Now, if we know, like from previous years in DFS, a lot of times these studs prices get blown up.
Yeah.
For $7,500, sub 8K, LaMarcus Aldridge, I'll go ahead and take him. All right. He's going to be playing around 35 minutes a game. And, obviously we know him as the, will we call him the primary or will we call him the secondary stud of San Antonio along with DeRozan?
I'd say he's the primary.
I say primary because they're going to go down low first. They're going to try to attack the post.
Basically, it's 2 possessions, Aldridge, 1 DeRozan.
Yeah.
2 Aldridge, 1 DeRozan.
I love Aldridge down there in the post against the Joker. Joker likes to basically hang perimeter anyway. So I look for LaMarcus Aldridge basically to get whatever he wants down there in the post.
Yeah, because they're going to put basically Millsap. They might put Millsap on him, which Millsap plays decent defense, but Aldridge has had success in this matchup before.
Right. It's not exactly like, Millsap is exactly locked down.
Yeah.
If you look at his last 5 against Denver, he put up a 31, 35, 43, 37. He also dropped a 51. So
when the game means something, he'll show out.
This is the playoff. So this is the time for the studs, stars, or whatever to show out. So look for him to, be the man. Sub 8K, I love it. Playing around 30 minutes, I love it. So you got to look out for LA.
He's gonna be playing well over 30 minutes now.
Absolutely, 48% chance to hit 5 times value, 1.2 fantasy points per minute, projected at 5.3 times value. And they projected to get 42 points in that game. So I could easily for game one. Game one is usually the game where teams try to send a message. And San Antonio, what are they against them? They're in Denver or?
Yeah, they're in Denver.
Yeah, so that's usually the game, teams try to send a message. So look for LaMarcus Aldridge to have one of his biggest games in Denver for game one at a sub 8K price tag. So you got to look out for him. Don't sleep on him.
Yep. So for the next pick, I'm going to go to the 8th seed. I love a good underdog story. And if you've known me for a while, you know that my Clippers basically, apart from the Atlanta Hawks, my next 2 favorite teams in the NBA is OKC and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh, man, your very first NBA game ever was a Clipper game.
Was a Clipper game. Yep, back when Blake Griffin, DeAndre, Chris Paul,
yep,
Big Baby Davis was all on the team.
Man, I wonder who sponsored that game, man.
I wonder too.
Yeah,
but let's go ahead.
AJ, right?
So let's go ahead and check into Lou Williams.
You're gonna skip over that.
He had a 28 last game, only played 23 minutes. Lou Will plays about 27 minutes a game, but in the playoffs, I see him playing anywhere from 30 to 32 minutes a game.
Yeah,
because obviously the rotations are gonna get shorter. You ain't gotta worry about those 3K guys that could steal the slate
unless
anymore.
It's a blowout.
Yeah, so you got Lou Will. He's known to have good games against Golden State. Like, he's had some of his best games against Golden State. Even in his last 5, you see a 34, 41, 40, 43. So his floor in his last 5 has been a 34.
Yeah,
and at 6,200, that's about 5 times value what you need.
That's great. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, and oh man, why did I get thrown off so quickly? but he's a 1
It's called a brain fart.
Yeah, he's a 1.3 fantasy point per minute guy. He's projected for about 34, which is a little under 5 times value. Hits 5 times value 36% of the time at this price. Something about Golden State just brings out the best in Lou. Yeah. And he's gonna be the MVP of this slate for Clippers. Watch out.
And Golden State don't exactly have the strongest second unit, so look for Lou to run with them.
And
folks.
Lou is going to control the second unit. We're basically going to start seeing Lou playing the whole fourth quarter again as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, so to continue, my next pick is going to have to be who? Klay Thompson.
That same game.
Klay from the Bay. $5,900 Klay Thompson. His price is down $7,400. 74 dash ranking going into tomorrow. Will give you at least 1 fantasy point per minute. 59% chance to hit 5 times value. Klay is going to be out on that court, we know, for at least 30 minutes in the playoffs. And what do we know about Klay at home at Oracle? This man can light it up at any given time. And for a sub 6K price tag, if this dude's 3 starts falling, which I'm going to, for my prediction for game 1, I think Golden State, it may be hard fought to start off, but I think eventually Golden State's going to run away with it. But I think Klay Thompson's going to be at the forefront of that. So look for that 3 to be sinking. Look for that shot to be falling. I can see easily anywhere from 35 to 45 point DK point Klay. So you definitely got to keep a close watch on him. And let me take this back. pull up his stats here against the Clippers. So he had a 16, 26, 20, 45, 25. That's regular season. At this point right now, honestly, people, I don't care nothing about regular season. This is the playoffs. Golden State's going to try to make another run. They're gunning for that three-peat. I look for them to try to make an early statement in the playoffs. So look for Clay to basically be busting that three. So $5,900 price tag, I'll take that. Who you got next?
Yes, sir. Look at Golden State to be playing like it's their last hoorah together.
Because it just may be.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said about Lou Williams, one thing that I've been big on this whole season is whenever Lou Williams goes off, just know that Montrezl Harrell is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell are basically one of the best connections in the NBA. And they both play very well together. Harrell put up a 41 last game in just 20 minutes. So he's coming into this game already fired up. Now, in his last 5 against Golden State, he's had a 40-point game, which is a 44. But Harrell has done so much growing this year that the playoffs may bring out another different animal in him. Like this is most of these guys, this is their first playoff series. Like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a Shamet, Harrell, Zubac. These are all their first playoff experience,
Bruh, and then, don't think for a second that, they got Patrick Beverly on that team who's a very pesky defender. Don't think for a second
He's been in the playoffs and he's been far in the playoffs.
Don't think for a second they won't try to go for the upset,
Yeah. No, actually,
me and my brother was actually having a conversation earlier about this series.
I was actually telling them, like, I'm willing to bet for the Clippers to take out Golden State in round 1.
That's a very bold prediction, folks.
Like, you heard it here first. I said it, DFS Whisperer, easy. I expect Clippers to take out Golden State in 7 games.
DFS Whisperer AJ says that it just may go 7 games, but I don't know if the Clippers are going to take them out. Easy here says that they're going to take them out.
Yep.
So
Harrell is a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy. He hits 5 times value 63% of the time. He's projected for 5.2 times value, which is a 31. I say Harrell low-key has a floor of 40 in this game.
I could easily see him going for that.
Yep. Who you got?
So, all right. So for my last pick, I'm gonna have to go. This is his first playoff, isn't it?
Who? LeVert?
Karis LeVert.
Yeah.
$5,500 LeVert, and I like him going into this playoffs. He has definitely a good matchup against Philly, and we are getting back to that old LeVert that's playing close to 30 minutes.
That Philly matchup brings out the best in him too,
for sure. And if he's coming in playing close to 30 minutes, I look for him to absolutely crush it in that first round of the playoffs. And I kind of look for him to be that second fiddle behind D'Angelo Russell. When that second unit comes in, look for LeVert to really lead that second unit. He will give you around 1 fantasy point per minute, 50% chance to hit 5 times the value. I think he could easily do that in this series. Especially, I noticed with LeVert, he plays very aggressive. He likes to get into that paint, hit that little jumper. Won't be no Joel Embiid down there to throw nobody's shot back.
There's a possibility there won't be Embiid.
Say possibility.
Yeah.
But then we know Embiid is a pretty tough cookie, so he may just well play this series. We know him.
Yep.
But I still like LeVert going into the series at 5,500. And let me pull up the numbers from his last few against Philly. Like he put up a 32, 37. 14 was probably on that minutes restriction because I know he was injured for a while.
Yep.
So he's kind of been easing his way back into the rotation, but lately he's kind of been getting to that close to 30-minute LeVert. So going into the playoffs, being a regular member of that rotation, look for him to possibly crush that $5,500 price tag coming off the bench.
Yep. And a player that I'm really going to look at on that team is Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Because I don't know what they're going to do with him in the playoffs, but if he's playing at 3,700, I want all the Hollis-Jefferson I can get.
Yeah, for sure.
I will experiment with him on one lineup, but it'll probably be with that one lineup where I don't put that much money into because I still don't know if he's going to play or not.
Yeah.
But just in case he does play and drops that 10x value, I made sure that I got him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to keep our eyes on.
And if
the
D-Lo is
Carrolls.
gonna be slept on, all I gotta say is load up on as much D-Lo as you can.
For sure, I'll
If
take
D-Lo
D-Lo
is
definitely
gonna
at a
be
low
slept
ownership.
on. So for the final pick of this video, my guy Nikola Vucevic. Now this guy is he's balling. He's balling this year. First time All-Star. He's really feeling it. You could go as far as to say he's the main reason Magic are here in the playoffs. I believe this is his first playoff series.
He's no longer that DFS best kept secret no more.
Yeah, no more. But I still feel like he could easily be slept on in this spot. He's had a 35, a 53, 74, 43, and 32. We could easily get that 74-point game on Saturday.
For sure.
Easily. But I expect a 45 to 55 type game from Vucevic. The spot couldn't get any better. He's going up against Marc Gasol, Ibaka, Siakam. Now, their trio ain't no chumps, but Vucevic can get it done, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not like he relies on his post. He got a nice post game, but if the post ain't working, he can widen his range.
This is a guy we can rely on all year, no matter what type of center he's facing.
Exactly. He's just that outlier player that just tears up everybody.
Right.
But yeah, that's all our picks for today's video. Had to get this first All-Star video out for y'all early because, you know, we miss NBA, man. It's been a minute.
Man, I miss it, man.
Like, Draft Dashboard ain't even done updating yet. As you can see, LaMarcus Aldridge is a point guard. Harold is a point guard.
Joel Embiid is a point guard, so, you know.
Yeah, we ain't even giving
out.
Draft Dashboard time to update everything yet because they still putting in players. But
right, we kind of had to force this one too because I still had to get through crying from my favorite player D Wade retiring. So
yeah,
you know, we got it out there for you guys.
Oh yeah, but you know we appreciate every single one of y'all.
Yo,
we got what?
Ain't we thriving in fantasy?
Yeah, Thrive Fantasy, one of the best prop sites out here. You know, all you got to do is just download the app, sign up, use our promo code Whisper, and your first $10 deposit will be matched instantly.
Yes,
so you get $20. They give you a pool of 20 players, pick your top 10, and then a couple others that are basically your ice picks and just in case picks. And then, you know, if you finish on the top of the totem pole, you win money. And if you finish within any of the prize places, you win money. Yep. Just that simple.
Absolutely. Classic sports betting.
Our socials are Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers. We got a Patreon, which I was getting ready to talk about. I forgot to in the start of the video. But our Patreon is where you can support our channel. I know not everybody may be interested in premium lines and stuff, but if you just want to support our channel for the content we put out or just love the channel, you can support us through Patreon, which is patreon.com/the DFS Whisperers.
Yeah, guys.
Link is in the bio.
Even if you don't become a premium member, if you just like our advice and it's helping you take down GPPs or cash games, you know, you could just support us. Just send us a little something to say thank you. That's it.
Yep, that's it. We appreciate every single one of y'all. AJ, take us out.
Absolutely. So, dang, the NBA season ended. Now we're going into the playoffs. Let's go ahead and make that playoff moolah.
Yes, sir.
You know, because as the DFS Whisperers, man, we're trying to win the DFS finals. Are we going to win it?
Yep.
I think so. So, with that being said, guys, let's get off to a good start in these playoffs, man. Saturday is game 1. We wish each and every one of you a nice, healthy bag. Let's go out there on that 4-game slate and crush it. All right? So, with that being said, you know what else?
We out.
We out here. Whisper Squad.